Well, I'm very grateful because when I came into the home, it was in October 25th, 2015. Um, I was homeless. I had just separated from my wife. I had just gotten out of jail. And I had a broken relationship with my parents, with my brothers, and everybody that I knew that was close to me back then just didn't want nothing to do with me.
I'm grateful for the home because before the home I had no hope, and I was lost, and I was really hurt by the world and by friends and family, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And I remember when I went to the home, I started in Mexico, and they were talking about women, being a woman of your household, being a wife. And as soon as I heard them say that, I was like, I want that so bad. And in the home, God taught me, how to be a woman, and He gave me like a heart to be a wife and a desire to teach other women to do the same thing. And I'm so grateful for the home because without the home, I don't know where I would be.
I am grateful for the home because they opened the doors when I needed the help.
I'm grateful for the home because it's given me self-value of myself, self-worth. I didn't think too much highly of myself, and then I came over here. It's given me a purpose to live life, a purpose to go farther in life than what I could ever exceed. I'm just thankful for God doing that and restoring a lot of broken things in my life.
I'm grateful for the home because at one point in time I was lost and bound to depression, abuse, addiction to crystal meth. I lost one of my daughters to the system, but God brought me to the home, and since then He has delivered me from all those things. He's restoring my family, He's restoring me still, and I look forward to being a family with my daughter and my future husband, and I'm excited to see what God does for us next.
Before I came to the home, I was strung out on drugs, and I was lost. And one thing is being lost, and another thing is being lost and lonely on the streets and not knowing God. But when I came to the home, is a place where I began to get my breakthrough, and I had an encounter with God. To be honest with you, my plans were never to stay in the home in the beginning. Because I thought it was just going to be a place where I could come in and out, but God changed that because I had an encounter with God, and I started meeting God and seeking Him every day. And I told myself, what, I really wanted to change, because of the background that I did come from.
I'm amazed because when I came into the home, I was sick and tired of hearing all the bad that I was, although no good that I was, how bad I was messing up. I was sick and tired of hearing that. And when I came into the home, I heard all the good that I could be through the word, through prayer, through our morning chapel. I learned all the good that God could do in my life. I learned all the good that I could be. I learned how I can become a blessing instead of a problem. And now I've gone so far, being saved 2 years now, that I'm now serving in the ushering ministry, and I'm able to give back to the Lord that way, by being a humble servant, by doing it joyfully.
And I'm thankful for God coming into my life and giving me a purpose to live, giving me love to love others. And I truly feel like going through this home, I'm able to help someone else. I'm able to help someone that was once down my road, once down in a heroin addiction or anything. I just feel like I could help, so I'm thankful for God for that.
Well, when I came into the home, I was busted and disgusted, lost and bound, and I came into the homes and I found Christ, Jesus Christ, and He renewed me, gave me new life, and I'm grateful. I see myself right now at being a faithful servant, helping the church, helping the community, and Victory Outreach San Diego.
And now I find myself at the East Coast in Chicago, the UTC, and God's really given me influence with all these people that are my age, and I'm not used to being around people my age, and I'm like, God, why are you giving me like all this influence? And it was right before I came back to graduate, and He was just showing me, that I'm a discipler, that I can disciple women, and teach them everything that was taught to me.
So since I'm graduating, I'm looking forward to being in baby gang because God's given me the passion for the babies and the little toddlers. So I'm looking forward to going into baby gang, maybe even overseeing it one day.
I'm in a discipleship home now. I'm pushing forward, and I'm never giving up on what God has for me. And right now I got a own job. I finally got my license back. It's been almost 10 years. A relationship with my brother that I never even really had. My mom's been sober for almost 3 years too of alcohol. So God's done so many things to be grateful for. And then I'm here today, my God, just to say that God's real and that God can do anything.